It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and this time we'll be talking about the Grinnell Farmers Market. And they do have the Grinnell Farmers Market 2 times a week during the spring, summer, and fall months, but they're jazzing up the Grinnell Farmers Market. They're adding some different features to it for the next several weeks, and we'll be talking with Yesenia from the Grinnell Chamber of Commerce about that here in just a couple of moments. But first, a word from our sponsors, including Grinnell State Bank, with 4 convenient locations, not only in Grinnell, but also in Johnston, Marengo, and Polk City. Check out their convenient online and mobile banking. They have all kinds of great options to make that banking fit into your life a lot easier. You can get started and open your accounts in just 15 minutes at Grinnell State Bank. Also, B. Nicole Salon in downtown Grinnell. Schedule Grandma's Perm for next week. She'll enjoy 30% off as you pamper your grandma for Grandparents' Day on September 7th. They're conveniently located in downtown Grinnell. They're right there by the Jewel Box building where the Chamber of Commerce is located in downtown Grinnell. B. Nicole Salon, and every Sunday we play Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast trivia, and one of the prizes is that free haircut we give out from B. Nicole Salon in downtown Grinnell. It's time for an Out and About with Jamie Grout podcast, and this time we're at the Grinnell Chamber of Commerce, and I'm proud to be a member of the Grinnell Chamber. And they have so graciously let me use their front office so many times this year to record a lot of podcasts, and that's great. And if you're a member of the Chamber, they'll let you use that for various different reasons and uses. And I've gotten to know Yesenia Mosel as a worker here at the Chamber. And she informed me last week of all the things that are going on tied in with the farmers market that they have a couple of times a week. And Yesenia, tell us what you have coming up.
Thank you, Jamie. It's so nice to be here and talk with you. So I am Yesenia, and I am the Communications and Marketing Coordinator with the Chamber of Commerce. And part of the work that we do is we help coordinate events for the farmers market, just to make the farmers market shopping experience more fun and lively, and just really encourage people to come out and shop locally. And so for the month of September, we are celebrating our second to last month before the season is over. And so what my team and I thought to do was create a whole bunch of different events that would bring our longstanding residents of Grinnell, our college students, and younger kids. And so we have a whole array of events. And so I guess I can just read off of my calendar that we have.
Okay.
So on September 4th, that's tomorrow,
Yeah.
Thursday, we have a riddle scavenger hunt with prizes. On Saturday, September 6th, we have a pork and chicken quesadillas cooking demo, and we have a live Latin music performance with Lainey, a Colombian-American songwriter from Des Moines. And then on Thursday, September 11th, we have a Zumba dance class with a local from 4:30 to 6 p.m. at the farmers market, and we'll be featuring a tamale food truck who has agreed to join us from Des Moines. And on Saturday, September 13th, we'll have another Music at Market with Associate Professor of Music Mark Laver and Tony Perman, and so we're very excited to have them. And then on Thursday, September 18th, we'll have a tamale food truck, and Unity Point Health, who is one of our sponsors, will be doing car seat safety checks. And then on Saturday, September 20th, we will have an apple press event with Jordan from Middleway Farms, and they'll be demonstrating how to make apple cider and allow people to grab free samples.
So much stuff going on at the farmers market. Now, I was here, I think a couple weeks ago when you had the car show going on.
Yes.
And you have a wide variety of different tents set up and whatnot. And maybe you can tell our listeners about some of the different tents and some of the different exhibitors that you have and what they have for sale.
Yes. So at our farmers market, one of our rules is that everything that is being sold has to be 100% producer made and 100% made in Iowa. So everything that you see at the farmers market was either made with love at our vendors' houses and grown straight out of their farm. So we have a whole bunch of produce Actually, we have a September seasonal guide on our social media platform. So if people are interested in looking for the full list, they can go on there. But we have cool produce items coming up this month, including peaches, eggplants, pumpkins, gourds, a whole bunch of squashes. We also have glazed ceramics, either in shape of unicorns, ceramic footballs. Yes, and we have also like pot holders and just like a whole bunch of creative things that our vendors come up with.
And what days of the week do you have the farmers market?
So our farmers markets are Thursdays from 3 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 9:30 to noon.
Fantastic. That's great. And you have baked goods too, don't you?
Yep, and some of our vendors have baked goods, including some chocolate zucchini bread, yep, a chocolate walnut brownies. Some of our vendors bring salsas, and they also bring dried fruit snacks. Yes, much healthier than the ones you find at the store. So you guys should check those out.
Well, that sounds fantastic too. And you say the farmers market just has a couple of months to go?
Yes, so we are ending our farmers market season on Saturday, October 18th.
All right, fantastic. Well, let's go over the list once again in case people didn't catch it, what all you have going on tied in with the farmers market, because it's quite a list of things. You've kind of, I guess you've added extra oomph, let's call it, to the farmers market with different attractions. So
Yes.
let's go over it again to encourage people to come out to the
For
farmers
sure.
market.
And I just want to say, Jamie, so part of the reason why we selected some of these events is because, well, I was a Grinnell College alum, and when I was a student, the farmers market wasn't at the front of my mind as like a place to go and meet locals and, really jump into the community. So, just in thinking about coming up with these events in September in particular, it's Latino Heritage Month, I really wanted to do something that would bring people from different backgrounds to farmers market and really just appreciate being with community and also, yeah, just being surrounded by people who literally bring fresh handmade goods to market.
And that's what I like about Grinnell, and I did a podcast with Rachel, the executive director of the Chamber of Commerce, and I don't know if they'd ever thought of this phrase before, but I coined the phrase Grinnell, Iowa, where culture meets agriculture,
Yes, exactly.
because I think that's very true.
Yes.
So once again, if you could just go over all the other
For sure.
things going on with the farmers market.
Yeah, so thankfully we have a good group of vendors tomorrow at Farmers Market who will help us in doing the riddle scavenger hunt. And so how that will work is that people of all ages are welcome. They're able to come over to the information stall and collect their first riddle. And then from there, they'll have to go and solve riddles with different vendors until they get to the last stall, solve the last riddle, and get their prize.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so that'll be Thursday, September 4th. From 3 to 6. And then on Saturday, September 6th, we'll have Latin music at the market. And we'll also be having a pork and chicken quesadilla cooking demo in case you're interested in how you can cook with farmers market goods.
Will you be doing any cooking? Christina?
I do cook, but not at the farmers market.
Okay.
But I will be there
Okay.
to learn. Yes,
all
so
right.
you will
Okay.
catch me there.
That's nice that you'll be gracing them with your presence.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. Yes, I can't miss the live music. It's
Sure.
so fun.
Sounds
Yes.
like it.
Yes, especially with Lainey coming in an hour away. And so it's
What
awesome
do you
that
know
she's
about
joining us.
Lainey anyway? Can you
Yes.
tell me more?
Yeah, sure. So Lainey, she is very passionate about music, and she currently is doing like a rhythm series
Okay.
in Des Moines, and it's basically a fusion of Latin music and trying to bridge generations with kind of an infusion of American genres. So it's kind of a mix to really encourage people of all backgrounds to come together and enjoy her music. And I actually met her through a mutual friend in Des Moines who, yeah, had her as a music contact.
Oh, is that right? Okay,
Yes.
great.
Yes. And so she agreed to come out to market knowing that, Grinnell is growing in its Latino population. And then also we have a lot of Latino students at Grinnell College. So just thinking about that, I figured that Lainey would be a great addition to the farmers market.
Well, fantastic. What else do you have going?
Yes. We also have our Zumba dance class from 4:30 to 6 p.m. And with that class, we have a Grinnell College employee named Heidi who will be leading the class. And she is Colombian as well, and she'll be doing songs with reggaeton and salsa. And so if people are interested in dancing or learning how to dance, it's beginner friendly, so people
Okay.
come on out.
That first one you mentioned, I've heard of salsa, but what was the first one you said?
Yeah.
Rigatone or
Yeah, reggaeton. Yes,
Okay, what
exactly.
is that?
Reggaeton.
Is that like a special kind of dance?
It's not well, I guess it's a rising genre in the Latino community. It's so how in I guess it could be kind of comparable from like old American music from the 80s to what the current pop culture
Okay,
music scene is right now. So
all
it's kind
right.
of similar in the Spanish
Like a
scene.
disco kind of thing?
It's more present. It's more like hype music.
I see, okay.
Yes, and it's your whole body's involved when you dance, and yes,
Okay.
yes, and it's very, very fun.
All right.
Yeah, so if people don't know how to dance, they can come out and learn.
Well, that would be
Yes.
good for me because I
Yes.
can't dance.
Well, it's
I-
beginner friendly, so you
okay,
should come out
okay,
and
all
dance.
right. What else do you have going on?
Yes, on Saturday, September 13th, we'll be welcoming Associate Professor of Music Mark Laver and Tony Perman. So they'll be out there and do music with their personal instruments.
Okay. And again, the days and times for the farmers market.
Yes. So that'll be Thursdays 3 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays 9:30 a.m. to noon.
Okay, and you're the marketing and kind of outreach director for the Chamber of Commerce. Maybe you could tell us, because I'm a member of the Grinnell Chamber, for people listening who are not members of the Grinnell Chamber, what the benefits are of belonging to the Grinnell Chamber of Commerce.
Yeah, so I think when people decide to join the chamber, they're really making an investment into our community and helping us as staff members come together to really think about the events that people would benefit from, promoting our local businesses, making Grinnell a great place to live, work, and learn. And I think when people join the chamber, we do all sorts of things from marketing, communications, or helping to bring ideas to life. So, for example, if a local business wants to start hosting a Friday night event, we can definitely help out with that. Or if our members have a special new restaurant deal, we can definitely help with publicity on that. And when we throw our big events like Mother's Day Build a Bouquet or our new resident welcome, it's a chamber benefit to come and become a vendor at those events, and they can come and get the word out that they exist and get to know some of our community members who look up to the chamber as a great resource.
Yeah, and I know we're getting into spooky season with Halloween on the way too, and then the big event I know around Christmas is the Jingle Bell Holiday
Jingle
too.
Bell Holiday, yep.
That's huge. So come on out to the farmers market. There's only a couple of months left in it, and these people have worked really hard to try to bring the Latina community involved in it. So I know that you'd love to see the people come on out.
Yes, I would love for everyone to come on out. Yes.
Okay. Yesenia, thank you very much for chatting with us today.
Of course. Thank you for having me.
That's going to wrap it up for this edition of Out and About with Jamie Grout. Until next time, Grout is out. See ya.